The
I
live
know,
feed is a minute, it's a minute and a half behind for sure.
Are we live?
I think we're live. Let's just.
I feel like we're probably live. Hi, everyone watching. Welcome to Triple Threat. Sorry, we're fucking up on our own tech on the back end today. We see you guys. Hi. This is Triple Threat. We do this every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time. My name's Allison Voidovich, and my co-host is...
Hey, y'all. I can't see.
Ken Hamlet.
I'm Ken Hamlet, y'all. Sorry, this is throwing me off. I can't see myself in the broadcasting, so this is throwing me off. I'm Ken. I'm the co-host of this beautiful Triple Threat. We are finishing up our second season. This is the last episode of the second season before we get into the playoffs. We are in the bubble, as the NBA was.
Because this is the NBA. That's what we're calling it. Oh, yeah. So on Triple Threat, we book comedians to do the show every single week. We will score them. So Ken and myself are each judges on this show, and you guys watching at home are the third judge. So after each round, we're going to ask you guys to drop a vote. Scores 1, 2, or 3 in the comments wherever you're watching. 3 is the best that they can do. This is not golf. So if you think they did a good job, please vote 3. And whoever wins this round will get an invitation back for the semifinals or the playoffs, as Ken is calling them.
I call them the playoffs because it's not the semifinals anymore, because we're doing
it kind of bracket style, I guess.
Yeah. So it's the playoffs now. It's the quarterfinals, if you will. Yeah. So you also forgot to mention the way that they can earn some extra points is by eating a hot pepper, which I definitely did not explain as my book comic looks at me so furiously.
Let's see if Ken can remember what the 2-point pepper is on this final episode of season 2, where we've had the same pepper the whole season.
It hasn't been the whole season. There were 3 episodes where we didn't have that pepper. I just want to put that out there. The 3-point pepper, the most important pepper is the habanero pepper. The 1-point pepper, as we lovingly call the jalapusy pepper, Allison made that name up also, and that wasn't me.
Yeah, we need to clarify you do not stick it in your pussy, and also nothing that happens to comedians on this show is our responsibility. So, yeah, our 2-point extra point pepper is the serrano pepper, because Ken kept complaining he couldn't find Thai chili peppers. So
I was going to say Thai chili pepper. Fuck.
He finally remembered that one.
A whole season late. That's whatever. It's fine.
There we go. All right. Well, I think that's good for our intro. Let's go ahead and bring up our comedians and introduce them. Guys, you're not going yet. We're just introducing you. So first person going today is going to be Ashley Overton. What's up, Ashley?
Hello.
Hi. Ashley is an Austin-based comedian, and she's super funny. You can follow her on her Instagram at Ashley's Over It, which is listed on the screen below if you're watching at home. Ashley, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you in forever. Are you you got anything to plug right now? What's going on?
Not at the moment, but as far as shows, but live shows are, I guess, kind of happening again.
Kind of sneaking back.
Kind of, as long as you wear your mask. So been doing a couple of those, and then, basically going on a lot of walks. Doing a lot of walks. That's all there is to it. So it's basically boring.
Ashley walking down 6th Street when she's feeling crazy.
Yeah, or Riverside. Or Riverside. Neighbors who, have tents that have more square footage than my apartment. That's like a whole other podcast. But yeah,
they probably have podcasts too.
Probably. I mean, yeah, and I would be on it, but they never asked me. It's
Please book us.
I know. I'm like, hey, Dan. And he turns away. And I'm like, I know you have a podcast, Dan. And he goes back into his 800 square foot tent. And I cry. So that's what's been going on with me.
Awesome. Well, we're very excited to have you on the show, Ashley. Thanks for doing it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Ken, you want to intro the next guest?
Yes. And this comic coming to the show, very hilarious comic. One of the comics out of my original hometown of comedy, not my hometown of life, but my hometown of comedy. One of my favorites that I book quite often when I bring my show out to Salem, Oregon. Emma Jonas, y'all, show her some love.
Woo!
Oh,
And the host
you.
of a fantastic show called Truth or Dare.
That's me. I do that, and I do comedy. You know, that's what I'm up to. I don't know. Do you want me to say anything in particular?
Is your show still happening right now?
Yeah, it is. Thanks for asking. I am running my show Truth or Dare live on Twitch every other week. It's free. It's fun. It's super easy to watch. The next one is Tuesday, November 10th at 8 p.m. at twitch.tv/Truth or Dare Live. It's a comedy party game show where comedians reveal the truth and the audience picks the dares. So if you want to get in on that, you can send in some dares for comics before the show, or just tune in and enjoy the ride. It's a really good time.
That sounds really fun. Yeah.
Thanks.
Awesome.
And then also you have a podcast.
I do.
podcast.
Yeah, I co-host. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Oh
No, go ahead. Go.
I co-host a podcast with two other Salem comedians. Chad Johnson, he's the host, and Zach Chappell's another co-host. We have a guest on every week. It's called the Pod Chaos. Spelled like it sounds. Pretty straightforward. Lives up to the name. It gets wild, gets wacky. We play games. We talk about, whatever people want to talk about. It's really fun. We put those out on YouTube and as a podcast.
Hell yeah. All right.
Awesome. Well, cool. We're very excited y'all are both on. Let's go ahead and get our round one intro rolling so we can step on into the first round.
It's more difficult to know when that's oh man, there are cues and stuff that we gotta see. All
right, we're just gonna guess that the intro is done and Ashley's up. So Ashley, you're gonna go first. Yeah, what are you gonna do for us for round one?
Oh shit. I forgot we had to pick things.
I think this is going well.
If you were planning on telling a story, that's a great intro one.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can tell a story about anything in particular, or quarantine. Is that
something
what?
Funny? It can be a quarantine story or whatever.
Pressure's on. You didn't say anything about funny. So I'm hot. Okay, story time. Why didn't I think about this? Okay. This one's kind of gross. All right, great. Just wanted to cue the room. So I was in New Orleans with a best friend of mine, maybe 4 years ago. And we were, doing the normal New Orleans things, drinking a lot, also eating a ton of Cajun food. We were there for Jazz Fest, which is a fun festival that happens in New Orleans every year, or at least it did before COVID. And we were there for that. And so we were, drinking a lot, eating a bunch of Cajun food all weekend. There was one particular night, though, where the Cajun food, it won. That's the best way I can say it. It won. It beat me down. We had this delicious, I don't remember the name of the restaurant because I had been drunk for 5 days. and it was really good. And I remember as soon as we left the restaurant, we were walking and we had our drinks in hand, and then I started to smoke a cigarette, because I was drunk, and that's what I do when I drink a lot. And not thinking that anything terrible was going to react. Like, I didn't think about how Cajun food and nicotine reacts.
Oh.
And if you're not familiar, it reacts very similar to when you drink coffee and you smoke a cigarette. And in that moment, I literally had like 2 puffs of the cigarette, and we were right in the middle of Bourbon Street. And I look at my friend, and she had just told me this hilarious joke, and which was like so uncommon for her because she's not a comedian, she's a hairdresser. But like she's still kind of funny. And she told me something really funny, and I started laughing, and like stereotypical, like, oopsie, thought it was going to be just a fart, turned into a full-blown emergency, call the CDC, we're in trouble. And I was stuck in the middle of Bourbon Street. And again, like, you can't, like, even though you can like drink a drink in the streets, you can't bring a drink from the street into a new bar. And I needed to use the bathroom. And so I had a full-on, like, whatever it was, like Shark Punch bitch drink or whatever. And I had to throw it out because I couldn't get into this bar otherwise. And the worst part about it is I get into this bar to use solely the restroom to fix myself, right? And it was one of those bars that had a bathroom attendant.
No.
So she was very strict on the rules. Like, specifically, everyone had to obviously like wait in line or whatever. But like when it was my turn and I went into the restroom and cleaned myself up, I was throwing everything away, flushing everything away, and I was leaving the stall, and she literally checked my work, like, to make sure it flushed. And then when it didn't, she made me stay in the stall until my work was finished. And I literally left the bar. I was a little trashed, a little obviously very embarrassed. I leave the bar finally once, she was like, okay, you can go. I went out to my friend and I look at her and I'm kind of crying, kind of laughing. And I was just like, we need to go home. And and she was like, okay, oh my God, all right, let's go home. And she hails a taxi, or tries to. And I said, wait, but not without a fishbowl first, priorities.
Gotta get your stuff.
So yeah, so we made sure we got the big old, like, whatever it was, rum with like a plastic shark in it. They really love plastic toys in New Orleans. They like throwing it in your drink. I wonder if that's going to change now, but like they just love throwing fucking McDonald's kids meal toys in your drink. And so yeah, we got one of those before we went home, and it was life-changing, humbling. I will never be the same person. And yeah, that's my story of New Orleans. I really miss being able to travel.
Oh man, if you're watching at home, please drop a vote 1, 2, or 3 in the comments for Ashley's story. Wow, I can really appreciate like the endurance of a drunk white woman who like has shit in her pants and is like, but wait, the fish bowl.
Exactly. Poop can't get me down. Honestly, first time I said poop in that whole story, never mentioned.
Yeah, that's true. You took
Like
a dirty
classy
story and made it pretty clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
light,
Oh man, I personally feel like I'm in love right now. This is
Ken hosts a podcast called A Drunken Night Out, and I literally saw him finish his Hennessy as you were getting to the peak of that story.
Yes.
that story speaks to me. You are my spirit animal forevermore.
That's the first time I've actually told that story to someone or people that were not my therapist. So I'm growing.
They say good comedy is therapy.
Yeah, for sure, probably should have kept it that way, but like, I appreciate
You know,
you sharing.
it's just a reminder for people. Honestly, the main point of that story is don't mix Cajun food and cigarettes. You just don't. They should put that on the box. Like, not only does this maybe cause cancer, but also don't eat after Cajun food.
It was funny because you were like, oh yeah, cigarettes after Cajun food has a coffee effect, and my boyfriend like heard you and he just goes, mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's the fiber in the shrimp. I don't know. It's immediately countdown.
I'm so happy. I'm so appreciative of this because it's normally dudes that come on and tell the poopy pants story. And we have a full on classy lady with a wine glass telling the poop her pants story.
With this lovely background. Yeah, you know?
Oh, where do you think I'm pooping in this background? It's not, I mean, there's no.
Poopy pants don't discriminate. That's the moral of the story. Oh man. Ken, are you ready to vote?
I am. Oh man.
Let's do it. We got 3, 2, 1.
For sure.
Nice.
For sure, 3.
Oh, we got a 2 from the audience. I think they were a little intimidated by your confidence in your poopy pants.
It's also dinner time, so I don't. What's the highest score though? Is it
high score? A perfect score would be 9. So
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Really good,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you crushed it.
Yeah, definitely crushed it. Definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, Emma, what do you got for round 1?
Well, I have been spending a lot of time in nature since we can't go inside anywhere. So I've actually been studying pretty seriously bird calls. I've been practicing a lot, and I've actually built up quite the little portfolio of them. So I figured I could bust some out tonight.
Yes.
I'm pumped.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too because this is my art. You know, I'm a comic on the side, but my main right now is bird calling. So I'll just get started with a few simple ones, and if it's too loud, I can take off my headphones because I'm using the mic there now. I'll use my laptop mic, but because I'm a professional. So let me know if it's overpowering because you know they're pretty powerful, I'd say, just on their own. So okay, the first one I'm going to do is the western meadow goldfinch. It's a little bird it's brown. It's got a little fleck of yellow on its chest. It's a very cute little bird, and it calls like this. That's the western meadow goldfinch. Thank you very much. Next, I will demonstrate the call of the South Pacific seahawk. That's it's a larger bird. It fishes, so it's it's got a bit of a stronger, more powerful call. Ah! Ah! That's the seahawk, the South Pacific seahawk there. Very beautiful bird, long beak for fishing. Next, I would love to demonstrate for you one of my favorites. This bird is very touching to me. It's my mom likes these birds a lot, so it makes me feel close to her to have learned this call. This is the black-winged meadow hopper. Black-winged meadow hopper. Warm up the old hands. Birds don't use their hands, but we have to adapt as humans. That's the black-winged meadowlark, like I said earlier. Do any requests? I can do requests too. I really know quite a lot of birds.
Can you do the foreign quail blue jay?
Yes, the foreign quail blue jay. That's a rare bird. Is that your favorite bird, Ken?
Top three.
It's a really good bird. It's a great bird for sure. Great pick. The foreign quail blue jay sounds a little bit something like this. Excuse me. Where is the bathroom? Toilet. That's the mating call, actually. That's when if you hear a foreign quail blue jay making that call, you know it's about to mate. Has some science for you.
Wow, I love when I get to learn something on this show.
Yeah.
Could you do a lyrebird?
A lyrebird. Yes, absolutely. Lyre, that's a tough one. Trump's not a fascist. No, he was being sarcastic. That's the lyrebird. Very lovely bird. They make great pets, actually. Very entertaining. Ashley, do you have any requests?
A grackle.
A grackle. Oh, you're trying to throw me off my game. I see what you're doing. All right, I respect it. You're playing the game here. Let's do it. The grackle. Sorry, I was a little off key. Grackle. That's a grackle for you.
Oh wow.
They actually they like to steal other birds' eggs. That's a grackle. Mm-hmm. They make that sound to distract the other bird whose eggs they're stealing, and then they get all up in the nest and they go, these are mine! Beautiful birds. Very lovely plumage. They've got a bright magenta right behind the ears, the ear holes, really lovely birds. I'll take more requests, or I can throw some more out.
You got. Yeah,
I think you're right about it time.
Oh, really? Okay.
One more if you want to.
Okay, one
more. We got a request actually. The Florida red pigeon. Florida red pigeon.
That's a really interesting bird because you don't see a lot of pigeons in Florida, but when you do, you know it. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean by that. Okay, Florida red pigeon, was it? That's what it was. I know because I know what the birds are. You gonna eat that gator? Now I'll save it for later. If you don't want, I'll put it in my freezer. I got room. That's the Florida red pigeon.
That makes a lot of sense. I never would have thought. They're delicious. That makes a lot of sense.
Makes sense. That explains what I heard when I was in Florida.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, if you ever hear that call, you look out. You want to duck. You want not like the bird. You want to get low if you hear that.
People watching at home, please vote in the comments for Emma's bird calls. I really liked the Seahawk because it sounded just like people from Seattle, so that makes sense now.
Yes, good. They migrate from Seattle.
Okay.
Oh, Allison, any shot you can take at Seattle, huh?
Ken, you have been so mean to Austin. I have 1 million passes saved up.
Right, you know what? That's fair. I would ask you to do a bird from Austin, but the sun kills all birds and every type of life form in Austin. So
yeah, oddly no birds, just lizards.
Well, grackle is our bird.
Yeah, we have grackles. Yeah,
that's all we have. Located at any HEB.
Yes, any grocery store parking lot.
They say, "Hey, rent's too high." That's like what they do in my neighborhood.
Oh, that's the female call.
Yeah, exactly. they're too busy worrying about the rent. That's why they're not even noticing their eggs are being taken, It's just, sorry, I didn't mean to make this show political, but.
No, it's all right. It's important to bring this stuff to light.
The struggle of the grackle is real, is what we're
Absolutely. Can really identify with it.
Can we play that
as a woman.
Laughlin song right now, In the Arms of an Angel?
That was my next talent.
Can you bring that song up so much on this show?
Oh, man.
In the comments, they say that these birds might be made up, and
I'm a scientist. Thank you. I can't believe that somebody would accuse me of something like making up bird calls.
Someone else said birds are cool though, so you have one fan in the audience.
Oh, good. I have one believer.
There we go. Awesome. All right, Ken, are you ready to vote?
I'm ready to vote. Let's get this vote down.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Nice.
Hell yeah. This one's for you, birds. Actually, I should just hang this here behind me.
She's going to hang a decoration for the birds. Oh.
I love how you had that prepared for the birds.
This is my inspiration.
Oh, man, you got a 3 from the audience, too. Good job on round 1. Awesome. All right, before we get into round 2, those of you watching at home, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you'd like to throw a couple bucks to these comedians, please shoot us a Venmo or a Cash App donation. We are at BL Comedy on Venmo and $Big Laugh Comedy on Cash App. Proceeds do go towards substances for Ken and myself, but we also throw most of the money to the people coming on the show and doing this ridiculous stuff for us today. Please
donate, because we're trying to get Ashley some new underwear since her New Orleans visit. And we're trying to get Emma some binoculars for her bird watching. So if we can really
support these people's crafts, no matter what they are.
Mama needs to see far away.
All right, let's start round 2.
Round 2 fight.
Is it my turn?
Oh, the thing is going.
Okay.
It's your turn now, Ashley. I love how enthusiastic you are.
Look. Oh, now I see the thing. Okay.
There we go.
So, this is, by the way, poorly planned for this show. So this is all improv on my part, which I failed my Improv 1 class. So I think one of the ones was like interpretive dance.
Yes, please do interpretive dance.
Okay. Since I don't have music queued up.
Dance to the rhythm of your heart.
I was just going to sing it. Which is not going to be good.
This is a 2-for-1 talent. You're going to sing and dance.
But here's also the thing you need to know about me. I'm one of those people who never gets the lyrics right. So, preface, that's the character. I'm doing an interpretive dance to a song I'm singing myself that I'm not sure if I know all the lyrics to.
Perfect.
Okay.
Great.
Let me also, maybe it'll work with this background. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. It's working.
All right.
Oh, you're gone.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Tonight I will be a chandelier. A chandelier. I am alone in this desert sky. Please let me be alive. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Hi. Baritone. to the sky on the chandelier heat, on the chandelier heat. I want to fly, but
There's more words than
also
this.
let my girlfriend come. I need to run. Thank you. Wait, did I get the lyrics right? Was that?
I think that was perfect.
I feel like there
Perfect.
might have been more lyrics than that. Also, I want to mention that wearing a green shirt on a green screen may not have been the best choice.
Ashley, the floating head on the tin. That's what they call her.
I just,
All right, for the people watching right now on live, make sure you vote in the comments 1 through 3. 1 being not excellent, 3 being fantastic. I'm a huge fan that you went baritone.
I went baritone. I didn't even know I could do
I'm
that.
a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. Like I was expecting like a rap verse or something, but you were like, no, I'm going baritone on this. Nobody expects the baritone.
Oh, I didn't want to embarrass myself too much. It was like anytime I try to rap, it ends up being like an after school special. It was like, hey, it's never, you don't like people rap.
Conjunction function, is that what happened?
Sorry, my phone's heavier than my ring light.
Oh. Yeah, we for the people at home, we logged on for the show, and I said, "Oh, Ashley, I can see your ring light in your glasses," and she's like, "Yeah, it's because I've been making a lot of TikToks."
So sorry, audience.
I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah, Ashley, what is your TikTok so the people can find you on there?
It is because I'm building a brand. It is also Ashley's over it.
It's a good. I mean, that's a good play on words for your last name. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I just want people to know I'm doing.
You're like, welcome to my page. I'm also over it.
Hi, hello. Are you done? Me too.
Okay, throw up some votes.
Yeah, I'm ready for the votes. I'm ready.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I thought that was pretty solid. That was a lot of fun, but the green screen effect lost part of the dance, which was not as fun.
Damn.
That's where I was at too. Is the green shirt and the green screen.
I really appreciate the improv though. I would not have been that ballsy.
No, this is just me. I mean, is it improv? I mean, at this point, I'm just leaning into my personality. I'm just.
That's when they say good comedy comes out. So I think you're onto something. Emma, you are up next. What do you got for us for round 2?
Okay, I will be drawing a portrait tonight. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I will be drawing a portrait of a certain actor while naming as many movies that actor is in that I can. I will probably run out of movies, but I will not run out of portrait. And feel free to, I don't know, if you figure out who it is, which I really hope you do by who I'm drawing, then throw me some movies because I will not remember most of them. I don't know why I picked this celebrity, but that's what happened. Okay, should I go now?
Let's do it.
Okay, party.
Also, I was going to paint that if it's Denzel Washington, no help.
I was going to say also if it's most white actors, Ken's also no
That's
help.
what I'm meant to say. Not Denzel Washington, I'm no help. That's
Well, we'll see. I was gonna paint, but I don't have paint, so I got some colored pencils that I'm rocking here. Can you see this okay?
all right. Yep.
Okay,
That's
great.
brown.
Let's begin. Mom and Dad, Wild at Heart, The Wicker Man, and oh God, it's so hard. What else? was this person in? They were in Wicker Man. I already said. I can't remember any.
That was
so
3
much pressure.
movies, Emma.
I got really far. I just put so much pressure on myself. I don't even know what movie this picture is from. Let's go with oh fuck. It's so difficult to remember. I'll just say how difficult it is to remember for the rest of it.
Producer guest Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna
Yes.
die. Those are the 3 Nicolas Cage movies you remember.
That's it. That's all of them that I remember.
It's Nicolas
Gotta get
Cage?
those.
No way.
I got those lashes in there. What
Nicolas
else?
Cage is the guy that played in Hell Rider, right?
Oh yeah. With the flaming skull motorcycle man.
I'm
I
just
got
happy.
Wild at Heart, right?
Treasure, Raising Arizona.
Raising
Ghost
Arizona. I
Rider.
just watched that. Did he play a vampire in something? I feel like he played a vampire. This is like an anime Nicolas Cage.
Our guy said, "Fucking National Treasure."
You try remembering
Gotta
it
get
while
it.
you're drawing a beautiful portrait. So hard.
You've got the sideways brush pen stroke like a real artist, though. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daniel. You're here with the.
He was in
Fucking National Treasure. Every single movie ever.
I know it's difficult.
On in 60 seconds. Yeah, that was one for sure.
What did I just watch him in? It was.
He's in a lot of movies. He's in a lot of fucking movies.
So many.
You named 3, and that's
We said Wild at Heart, right?
3 obscure ass movies.
I just watched Mom and Dad the other day. Pretty
And none
good.
of them were like his big ones, though.
Yeah, that's right. I'm an independent. He's got some beautiful lipstick on too. Can you guys see this at all?
One of our.
He's been in 112 movies according to
Oh my God.
Daniel.
Oh shit!
Guys,
I really-
in the comments said Nicolas Cage, and then in all caps, the greatest actor.
He is. Honestly, he's very
He's the
good.
greatest.
Oh, adaptation. Yes.
Okay,
Whew, okay.
good one.
I honestly thought I'd be able to remember more of his movies when I started this process.
Daniel said thank you.
Okay, here we go. It's happening. Was he in The Happening? No.
Is he in
Was
there?
he in? Was he in any M Nights? He seems like he
No.
would be.
I don't think so.
He was
Should I-
in that one movie with the ambulance. He was on the EMT.
That one movie that had an emergency in it that one time.
National Treasure. It's National Treasure.
National Treasure. Producer says no, he's not been in an M Night, but it would be awesome if he was.
I would love to see that.
Can you
Sounds
imagine
like
if,
he might be a casting director one day.
can you imagine if he
Imagine
was
him
in The
just-
Happening?
Screaming. What is that? What color is that? Okay. That might be a green. I can't really tell.
That's like a poo-poo brown.
Yeah, it's something, it's accurate, whatever it is. It's for sure the right color. Okay, here we go. Now we're in
I'm excited
business.
to see this final product here.
Me too. I don't know what it's gonna be. Did you guys ever watch what was that movie Nick Cage was? This is my
Bringing
talent,
Back
trying
the
to remember.
Dead.
Which one?
Bringing Back the Dead was the name of the ambulance movie. I'm sorry.
No, thank you. That's
remember
great.
it.
I never saw that. He's got these beautiful blues. I don't know if I can do him justice.
No, Dash. It's not The Rock. The Rock.
The Tooth Fairy. That's what I'm trying to think of. Race to Witch
City of
Mountain.
Angels.
Jumanji. I got tons of rock movies. He was in one of those Fast and Furious guys, right?
was.
Oh my god, he's so terrifying to look at.
The eyes, I can just see the eyes with the
yeah,
angle
those are like
of the
beady
lens
ass
right now.
eyes.
Here we
Some
go.
beady
Oh,
ass
and I'm
eyes.
doing it upside down. I'm adding this to my talent. It's upside down now. Yeah,
The
there we
way
go.
the light's hitting that, I can just see the pupils, and it's terrifying.
Yep, that's how he wants it. Con Air.
Con Air, that's a fantastic movie.
Classic Cage.
All right, what
Love
do you
it.
got for us for this Cage drawing?
Oh shit, I fucked it up. I tried to do stubble and it did not work out. Okay, let me just get his suit in here. Am I out of time? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, you're out of time.
Okay. Here's my Cage.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Pretty dead on.
I love that.
Dang.
Here for it.
I'm gonna mail it to him.
I think he'd love it. He would probably frame it.
I really hope he would. That would be my dream. Here, there we go. There's some Cage for you.
There we go. Man, I need to scrub my eyes out.
I don't know.
Those eyes are just so big.
Let me tell you, that's the most accurate part of the drawing.
That's pretty close. I think it's
Part that
pretty good.
matters.
He's yeah, like if you're just watching the show right now, make sure you
Make sure you vote.
Yeah, 1 to 3 on that drawing.
Dash said he's never done an M. Night film because he's too good for it.
Oh wow, that's mean to both of them.
That drawing, that's like, I don't know, that's like the character from what's the Avengers movie, Captain America, when he takes off the mask and his like eyelids are gone and he has
Oh,
like
God.
that is that guy.
Two-Face or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
He
He's
looks
got
like a
eyelids. They're in there.
Furby. Good Lord. But your
drawing.
eyes get so big.
This is my proudest achievement, honestly. I'm feeling really good.
Yep. That's gonna scare people tonight.
It is Halloween.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll put it on my Instagram to get people to follow me. Happy Halloween!
You should cut out his mouth and just you mouth Happy Halloween.
You just made your Halloween costume on air. Great job.
That's my talent.
Yeah, we need that picture so that way we can use that as a advertisement for the show.
Yeah. Send us the reference photo and that one, and so we can put them side by side.
You got it. Make sure to mention that I could only think of 3 Nick Cage movies. Nope, 4 got Con Air.
definitely. Well, the 4th one was after the time was up. So like,
Wait, did I go super long? I'm sorry. I was in the zone.
I mean, you were working on some art there, so we'll let it pass. Like,
We'll let it
I'm
slide.
looking at it on the stream, and it looks just like him. That's awesome.
oh man,
Thank you for
that's
this
for sure my
opportunity.
favorite drawing on the show by far.
That was a good drawing.
Thank you so much. He needs to put in eyebrows. There we go.
Oh man, added the brows. Oh god, now I can tell, like from here up. Shit, terrifying. All right, Ken, you ready to vote?
I'm stupid.
Sorry,
stupid.
I'm done.
All good. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Just got
Oh my god! Holy shit! The producer put the picture up. I'm terrified.
I don't think I ever actually said that.
I gave you a 2 because you were so confident in naming the movies, and then you only had 3.
That is exactly why I gave it 2. Because I was like,
Ken, we're synced tonight. Thank God,
I
finally.
can't vote, but I gave you a 3. I wish I could draw like that.
Thank you. You know what? It was all Cage, baby.
You channeled Nick right through, you know?
I did. I captured his spirit.
Wow. All right, guys, for those of you watching at home, before we start round 3, one more reminder to please shoot a couple bucks to our Venmo or Cash App so we can tip our performers for tonight. We are at BL Comedy on Venmo and $ Big Laugh Comedy on Cash App. We'd love to throw these guys some money for taking the time to hang out with us and make you guys laugh at home or terrified, depending on your feelings on Nick Cage. So, yeah, awesome. Let's go into round 3. Final round.
Okay, so I actually, there's a thing.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
I found a pepper.
What is
Oh my
that?
god.
That was like a.
It's a serrano.
That was like
Oh my god, you have a
green bean.
Serrano.
I have a serrano pepper that I'm gonna eat because I have run out of talent and and stories.
You still have to do something though.
Do I?
I can like tell another story or something if you want.
You get additional points for the pepper. Then
But I mean,
just do
look at this
something.
thing. How it's like
It's
just
oh god.
is this odd?
It's a
That-
G
that
spot.
seems
It's a G
kinda odd.
spot tickler.
Do I eat it now or
Again.
after I perform?
Do not put them in your pussy. You have to do it before your performance.
Perfect. Okay.
He's like, surprise, my performance is crying.
All right. This is perfect. I'm gonna. All right. Depending on how this goes, will be which story I decide to tell. Okay. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Heard every crunch of that.
That was a very loud crunch.
Was it? Well, that's for the effect.
Yeah.
It's not as hot as I thought it'd be. I'm a little disappointed.
Oh no. She's gonna finish it.
You gotta eat the whole thing.
Get it, girl.
I do have. Oh, where am I? Almond milk. Oh, now I'm getting into the seeds, so it's getting hot.
There she is. She's got the almond milk proving that she's in Austin.
I am. I don't drink dairy.
Oh,
It'll turn you into a cow.
I was drinking vitamins when we logged in to start this show. You know I'm right there with you. Oh no!
What suburban sisterhood group did you find, Ashley?
Oh no! There's
Oh my god, those are the devil seeds.
Those are the devil seeds.
Okay, what was your question?
There you go. Breathe through your nose.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like if Donald Trump was in my mouth.
Oh no.
Feels like.
Donald Trump was in your mouth. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
not a
wait second.
no matter how you think of it.
that means something totally different.
That's it. You're right. Okay. So, story time. All right. God, I have so many. So when I was in 7th grade, I was bullied by this kid named Joe, who I thought liked me because that's what older like women back then told younger girls, like, oh, he's picking on you, he wants to marry you. And so I was under that assumption. So I was like, he'd be mean to me and I wouldn't say anything or like stick up for myself because I was like, that's my future husband. so one day, oh my God. So one day he was actually being like really nice to me, and I was super suspicious because he usually always called me like, you know, like cunt, dyke, and I was like, you know, husband. And but then this day he was being like super nice to me, and so I was like, uh-oh, what did I do wrong? And all my friends were like, I think Joe wants to talk to you at lunch. Like, you need to go talk to Joe at lunch. And I was like, okay, I'll go talk to Joe at lunch. And so lunchtime comes, and all my friends are sitting at one table. And I remember seeing them and being like really excited, but I couldn't find Joe anywhere. So I was like looking for Joe, like in the lunchroom, outside of the lunchroom. And while I was outside of the lunchroom, he comes to the lunch table all of us girls were sitting at, and he puts ketchup in my seat. And which honestly, like now that I look back at it, like proposal, right? Like that was, he was like, will you marry me? And I was like, Joe, yes. So I came back into the lunchroom. He had like, literally was like quintessential, just he left as I came in. And all my friends are like motioning over to me because I guess they're in on this. And they're like, Ashley, come here. Oh my God, you just missed Joe. Sit down. He just told us like all this. And they're ushering me to sit down. And so I sit down and I sit and catch up. Now I should mention I was at a school where we had uniforms, right? So I was wearing khakis.
No.
And I sat down on the ketchup. No. And I got back up, right? Because I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go find Joe. Like, what does he have to tell me? And I turn around and all of my friends are like, oh my God, she started her period. Oh. And immediately like turned around and I was like, no, I haven't, you know, like, and I thank God, because at least that means I'm not pregnant, you know, it'd be Joe's baby. And I was so pissed, but also I knew, you know, from what I had been taught, this is a gesture of love. And I thought, if he's going to gesture love to me this way, I'm going to gesture love right back. So in the middle of the cafeteria, Joe walks back in, I see his face, and I look at Joe and I go, fuck you, Joe. Fuck you. And I knew he would know what that would mean is that, Joe, I love you. And yes, I will marry you. And it didn't get over. Like, I don't know. The teachers didn't get our love language. So they sent us to ISS in school suspension, which was, I walked in there with pride with this ketchup, like on my khakis. I was like, fuck yeah. What if I started my period? I can carry life. You can't. And I was proud of it. And I walked into that ISS and I looked at Joe and I was like, fuck you, Joe. And anyway, we've been living together for 10 years now.
Wow, what a love story.
My life.
Please vote in the comments if you're watching at home for this beautiful Romeo and Juliet situation. Oh man. Wow, Ashley, I've never heard that one. That was a good story.
It's only like 50% a true story. Obviously, I added some flair. I don't know where Joe is. I'm hoping prison, but
Yo, he's diabolical as fuck. Like, who thinks to put...
Yeah, there's two types of kids that end up in ISS. Some of them are in prison and the rest of them are comedians. So
absolutely, 100%. Or they're holding some sort of public office. Like, never anything higher than city council.
But they really care.
Yeah. but like they're into politics. So like, I'm going to be president. It's like, no, you're going to be District 5 city council or whatever.
It's pretty solid though.
If you're lucky, maybe you can represent the school board.
Right, exactly. Maybe you can be dog catcher, you know?
Oh yeah, kids are mean. Like,
Yeah.
damn. That was also probably why at least in my part of Texas, they didn't even let the boys know what a period was until middle school. So,
What?
Yeah.
Why?
They separated us for sex ed and like didn't teach us about the other gender stuff until middle school.
Oh man, Texas, you are so fantastic.
Howdy.
I don't even think I learned about condoms until I was like in college.
We learned about periods in 5th grade because they had to one day keep all the girls in class during recess to try to figure out who was leaving used pads all over the bathroom. That's when I learned about periods.
See, that's the Mary Kate and Ashley mystery we all wanted to see.
Right?
Oh my god.
It was eye-opening. I was like, we have so much power to cause so much destruction and disgust.
My grandma told me that no one ever told her anything about anything. And so when she got her, she was like, oh, I thought you just have one and then you're done.
Oh god, I wish.
What a life that would be.
That would be pretty impressive.
All right,
Oh,
Ken,
man.
I know you love talking about periods, but do you want to vote?
Top 3 conversations, actually, favorite thing to talk about. Bring that up
That's
my
2
friends.
gross stories. I'm sorry, but one of them was fake though. It was like fake. It wasn't real blood. It was like fake.
All right, let's throw up a vote. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I really enjoyed it, and your facial expressions from the pepper were hilarious. So,
I enjoyed it. I just didn't like all the negativity towards him because he tried really hard at courting.
I mean, not hard enough.
I knew Ken was an incel the whole time.
young love. Wow.
What if he's like watching this show?
One of our
Like Gil from my past.
And he was like, she just misunderstood my love language the whole time.
Oh man. All right, Emma, what do you got for your last round?
Well, I don't have fresh serrano peppers sitting around like some people apparently do, but I did find this dry arbol chili pepper.
Oh shit.
Does that count for anything? The internet says it's spicier than a jalapeno, but not as hot as cayenne pepper.
I'd be okay. That's fine. We're a little hesitant. Yeah, I'd be down to give it an extra point. We're a little hesitant with like extra pepper sometimes because we had someone like legitimately almost pass out because they ate one that was too hot one time.
Like a fucking ghost pepper. Yeah, people come on and they're like, I got a ghost pepper. And I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah, I don't think this is as hot as one of those.
Fine. That's good.
No, that's, yeah, we'll definitely do jalapeno points.
Yeah, we'll give you a one
Okay.
for that one.
I'll take what I can get. I'm desperate for approval. So there we go. Oh, it's dried. Whoop.
I feel like being dried, it's going to be harder to swallow because it's just fucking.
Yeah, it might not be very enjoyable.
No, it's
Hey,
not.
Yeah, they say swallowing is never enjoyable. So
I don't think you're supposed to just eat these.
I
It's
think it was a cook.
Again, don't touch
Yeah,
your
drying pepper. Oh shoot, that's right. Drying peppers usually makes them spicier.
Mm-hmm. Works great. Really good. Really effective. Oh my god. Okay. Woo! Nope, not done yet. Oh, I can feel it the whole way.
This show
My
is all
mouth is going
about
numb. Is that normal?
Oh.
Is it like Donald Trump in your mouth?
Yeah. It's like a toupee
That
covered in
analogy
Cheeto
is
dust.
never not gonna gross me out, Ashley.
Oh my god. Oh, it's still going. Okay, no, it's great. I love it. I'm gonna drool a lot. That's my next talent. Is gonna be drooling a lot. Oh my god.
just acting like a Rottweiler. That's a good talent.
Mm. Actually, I am doing impressions. That's my next talent. Not dog impressions. Human impressions. Okay, I'll be doing impressions at the request of my fellow performers and audience members while reading a very on-theme poem for the time of year entitled The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Oh my god. Okay, just call them out as you please. I'm gonna get started. No promises for anything. And you have to tell me when time is over because I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak
Arnold
and weary,
Schwarzenegger.
over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. Oh my god. As of someone gently rapping
Just do a British accent.
at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December.
Producer requests Nicolas Cage.
And each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow for the lost Lenore!
Kermit the Frog.
For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Renoir, nameless here forevermore. And the silken sound, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me with fantastic.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse.
Oh, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. Oh, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, 'tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Oh, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door.
Can we do Obama?
This is and nothing more. Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating, then no longer. Sir, said I, or madam, truly, your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at.
Did you say Ashley?
Christopher Walken.
Tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here, I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness, peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token. And the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more.
Let's do Trump.
Back into the chamber turning, okay, all my soul within me turning. Soon, again, I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. Surely, said I, okay, surely, that is something at my window lattice.
Bill
We got to
Clinton.
see that for Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton.
Let me see then what their ad is, and oh god, and this mystery explore. It's hard to go from Trump to Clinton. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. My Clinton's perfect, thank you.
What about Shaggy from Scooby Doo?
Open here, I flung the shutter when, with many a flirt and it's still really spicy. Okay, I gotta get in character. Come on, Scoob! In there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, nor a minute stopped or stayed he. It's really good. But with me of lord or lady perched above my chamber door. Someone please.
Do we have one more impression for her?
Let's get out of here on SpongeBob.
I was gonna say SpongeBob. That's so funny.
Open here, I flung the shutter when with many a flirt and flutter in there stopped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, nor a minute stopped or stayed he. Nah! But with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door. Perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. Perched and sat. And nothing more. Ah!
That's Chime. Dang. Holy shit. If you're watching at home, please vote in the comments for, I don't even know how many that was. So
I have no idea. I'm so sweaty. Oh my god.
Wow. I'm never more sweaty than when I do these shows.
That pepper really got me on my game.
Wow, that was impressive. You not only did you like nail pretty much all of them, you like also just knew all of them. There was somewhere I was like, oh, I don't know if everyone knows that person or whatever. It was awesome.
Thank you. That's what I do when I'm alone.
The Watkins was by far my favorite. Christopher
Thank
Watkins.
So good.
Thank you.
So Gottfried was up there too.
I mean, no, that's what I meant. The Godfrey. That was the one that that's fucking.
Thank you very much.
Ken and I both did bar papers at that point.
That was fucking amazing.
I'm gonna flash up the Venmo info one more time while we're waiting for audience votes. If you guys watching at home would like to throw a couple bucks to our performers before we reveal the final score for Emma, please do so. We are at BL Comedy on Venmo and $ Big Laugh Comedy on Cash App. We would love to give these guys a couple bucks for their time and their talents that they have shown us today. And of course, thank you for watching as always. Impressions are always just so like interesting to me because that I just can't reiterate enough. I think you nailed a lot of them.
Thank you. You guys threw some curveballs. That was fun.
Yeah, we switched Trump to Clinton. You're right. That's a hard transition.
I couldn't hear him.
Yeah,
I was just picturing the saxophone. Huh?
All right, it looks like we're getting votes in from the audience. So Ken, you want to throw up our final vote?
I'm ready to throw up that final vote.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. She got a perfect score on her final round.
Thank you.
An extra point from the pepper. This was a close one, y'all. Wow. Man, this is the first one we've had 2 female performers as guests, I think, and y'all crushed it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you should do it every time.
Awesome. Well, this was an awesome show, you guys. Thank you both so much for doing it. And those of you watching at home, Ken, you want to throw out our info for the show?
Yes, the show happens every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, and next week will be a bye week as we get ready for the playoffs that Emma just made it into.
Yes.
For the winner of the overall tournament, this tournament bracket that is Triple Threat, They will get a show in Austin, Texas. So you will have a show at I believe it's called the Vulcan
Gas Company, I believe. The Big Laugh Comedy, Big Laugh Comedy Network has been doing in-person, socially distanced shows at Vulcan Gas Company. So whoever wins the finals will get a spot on one of those, as well as some cash money. I'm not sure what the amount is yet. The last season one winner got $100, but we've been told it's going to be more than that this time. So. Yeah.
So it'll at least be $101.
At least.
So make sure you check us out. Not this next Thursday, but the following Thursday will be the start of the playoffs. And we will get out of here. Let the people know where they can find you, Ashley.
Oh, me. You can find me on Facebook. My name is Ashley Overton. Instagram, Ashley's Over It. TikTok, Ashley's Over It. And check it out because all I do is make TikToks. So.
And walk up and down Riverside. So say hey if you're in Southeast Austin. Yeah. And Emma, throw out your socials as well.
Oh my god, still going. You can find me on Instagram at Emma Pace J. On Twitter at The Last Uterus. I tweet sometimes. That's my new hobby is tweeting. And you can watch my show that I host, Truth or Dare Live, a comedy party game show where comedians reveal the truth and the audience picks the dares. Twitch every other Tuesday. At 8 p.m. That's twitch.tv/Truth or Dare Live. The next one is November 10th, and it's free, and it's a good old time.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you guys for everyone watching at home. Big Laugh Comedy Network has shows every day of the week on Facebook and YouTube and Roku. Check them out. Ken hosts a couple on the platform. Ken, when are your shows?
So we have Party Time every Monday at 9 p.m. Central. We have this show, Triple Threat, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. And then we have a Drunken Night Out every Friday at 8 p.m. Central. And then you can go check out the Drunken Night Out podcast. It's available everywhere where podcasts are available, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all that good stuff. And then we have the N-Word podcast that's on YouTube and all the other podcasts as well.
Oh, yeah.
Allison, you got some cool...
Yeah.
You got some cool shit as well, Allison.
Yeah. If you're in the Austin area, I will be hosting an opening for Craig Conant November 5th at one of the Vulcan Gas Company shows with Big Laugh Comedy, and I'll be hosting an opening, a show sponsored by The Round on Friday, November 6th at Zilker Park. That Zilker Park show is free and socially distanced, all that stuff, so come hang out. You can also check out my podcast, the Allison or All Is On podcast, since Ken hates it when I say All Is On. It is spelled like All Is On podcast, but whatever. We talk about all sorts of stuff. We've been getting into a lot of ghosty, creepy things since it's Halloween season. And check it out. Good Lord. And Ken, can you wrap it up, please?
And Allison has started a fire in her Airbnb. I will be close.
My boyfriend's cooking.
Red peppers.
He just tore it off the wall and ran outside with it. Oh my god, we need to end this show. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Triple Threat. We'll see you back here at 8 o'clock Central in 2 weeks. See you.